Today, we find ourselves in a conference room after a catastrophic EF4 tornado has left a Greene County, Oklahoma community in ruin and mourning. The storm, which tore through the area just hours ago, destroyed countless homes, crops, and citizens' lives. But the most heartbreaking loss has come for the Simmons family, who are grieving the loss of their son, Bartholomew. In the midst of this tragedy, we have the privilege of speaking with Walter, Patricia, and Patty as they try to make sense of the unimaginable. The tornado not only claimed the life of their son, but also wiped out their family farm. Years of hard work now reduced to rubble. Tonight, we hear from them as they share their story of loss, survival, and the strength they are trying to summon in the face of this overwhelming devastation. Walter, thank you for speaking with us. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened here earlier today?
Well, Kelsey, it all came on so fast. We've been watching the sky all morning. It's always a threat out here, but it was different this time. The wind started howling and the air felt thick. We prayed right there in the barn with Patricia and Patty and Bartholomew. Didn't have time for nothing else. We heard the roar, then it felt like the world just shook. That twister, it tore through our crops, ripped apart our barn. We had to run to the storm cellar. Unfortunately, Bartholomew never was a good runner. He ran with all his might, but it just wasn't enough. We know that God is in control over everything. Therefore, we can conclude that Bartholomew is in a state of rest while those on earth wait for the general resurrection.
It has been very difficult, but we believe God is omnipresent and omniscient. Therefore, we know that even though we are suffering through hard times, God is with us. We know through all of this, God sees us, is with us, and we know that He will protect us.
Exactly. We know we're here for a reason. God protected us. We believe God is omnipotent. The Lord is my strength and my shield. Psalms 91:4 says, He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. I know God covers me with His feathers, and that I find refuge under His wings. Though this may not mean literal protection, obviously since we lost our son Bartholomew to the tornado, we know He loves us.
You're here, Walter, and that's the most important thing. But can you tell us how you feel about the damage to your farm? The crops, the animals, everything.
It's hard, Kelsey. We worked all year, every day, sun up to sundown. But I've learned over the years that things in this life can be taken in a second. The land, the house, it's all a gift. Due to the fall, bad things are bound to happen. It is not because someone specifically sinned that this is happening, but because of the curse. We've been blessed with more than we deserve. We still got our family, and we still got our faith. This tornado is just a reflection of how humans' relationship with nature was destroyed due to the fall.
Patricia, I know you and Walter are both strong in your faith. How have you been holding up through all of this?
We've been through storms before, not like this one though. I won't lie, it's been hard, but like Walter said, God's been good to us. It's like James 1:2-4 says, Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. We're going to get through this. The Lord will provide just like He always has.
How has your faith impacted your response to all of this?
Well, we've seen some things in our lives, Kelsey. Lost a few loved ones, lost some of our farm before, but the Bible teaches us that storms come in life to strengthen us. We trust in Jesus when we don't understand. We still trust. That's all we can do.
Yeah, it's been scary. I've never seen anything like that. But Mama and Papa always taught me that God is in control no matter what. The Bible says in Philippians 4:6-7, Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. So I know He's got us. I'm not afraid. Not with Him on our side.
Such strong faith, Patty Jr. It's clear that this family has been through much, but their trust in God is unwavering. Walter, Patricia, and Patty Jr., you're all truly inspiring. I'm sure your community is rallying around you during this time.
That's right, Kelsey. We're not alone in this. We've got our church family, our neighbors. Everyone's helping. It's like it says in Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. We may be knocked down, but we're not out.
And we're not going to stop trusting God. He's brought us through before, and He'll bring us through again. We may not understand it all, but we know His plans are greater than ours. We believe God is omnipotent. And because we believe God is omniscient, we know his plan is always good and in perfect timing. We can conclude that the only right thing to do is to align our will to God's, even if it is hard at first.
Such powerful words. As you all begin to rebuild, what gives you hope moving forward?
Hope? Hope is in Jesus, Kelsey. It's always been in him. This land may be lost, but we're going to rebuild. We may lose things, but we'll never lose our faith.
I agree. God's been faithful. He always is. We're just going to keep trusting and keep working because he's got a plan for us and for this farm. We believe God is sovereign in all things and that we can have faith that creation will be restored in the new heaven and new earth. This leads us to conclude that we can have faith in his sovereign plan. And in return, this gives us hope for a future, and we know we will get through this.
It's incredible to see how your faith has kept you grounded through something like this. As we wrap up, do you have any final thoughts for others who may be going through similar challenges?
Just this, hold on to Jesus. He's the anchor. No matter the storm, we trust in him.
And remember what it says in Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose.
That's right. He's got it all under control. He'll make a way, just like he always does.
Faith, resilience, and community. These are the pillars holding up the Simmons family as they begin the long road to recovery. Though the tornado has taken much, it has not taken their hope. And that is the strength we can all hold on to, no matter the storm. For News 9 in Oklahoma, I'm Kelsey Gibbs. Back to you.